So, how's everyone doing? Now there's 200,000 of you guys and gals. 200,000 subscribers. Quite the milestone. I never thought I would hit 50,000 or 100,000, much less 200,000. So, it's pretty pretty remarkable. The fact that Destiny is still going strong on YouTube is a little surprising to me. Not gonna lie. If you told me in like late September that in March 2015 people would still be watching a ton of Destiny on Twitch and YouTube, I would have been a little skeptical. But alas, you're all here, you're all continuing to watch, and that is appreciated more than you will ever know. I'm always pushing myself to get better and come up with more interesting ideas for you guys, so I hope I have been doing that. Yeah, this has really been, I know I've said it a million times in the past, but this has really been a life-changing experience, and I'll never be able to say how much I am thankful for that. So I'll start now. Thank you all very, very much for continuing to watch, and very, very nice of all of you to continue to support me. I do have a few updates for anyone who cares. First off, the biggest thing is probably that myself and some other members have left our old clan PrimeGuard and formed a new clan called Math Class. This was a mutual agreement that was made to, just fundamental differences, and that's all I'm really going to say on that. There's no bad blood or anything like that, and I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on it. Most of the guys that you know from my streams are part of this new group, so it'll basically be like nothing changed, and I just want to move on as quickly as possible because it's going to be like nothing changed for the most part. For those interested in recruitment, once we get ourselves a little more organized and stuff like that, if you follow me on Twitter, you can find out a little more information. I'm sure I'll make some announcements during my streams as well. YouTube-wise, people have been asking me about doing loot videos, engram openings, package openings, whatever, Nightfall. I've never had much of a desire to do them because pretty much everyone else does them. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a straw poll. In fact, I've already made it. It's in the description right now and also on the screen. It's just going to ask if you guys want me to do a weekly loot video or not. It would not replace anything that I currently make. Like, it would not replace any Monday videos. It would be in addition to anything that I put out now. So maybe it would go up on the weekend, maybe it would just go up during the week, and we'd have 2 videos on one day or something like that. But it would not replace anything. So let me know your thoughts on that in the straw poll. And the comments. Sure, why not? Next, Solo the Nightfall. First off, this is going to be on Wednesdays now. I made a brief note of it in the week 27 video, I want to say. But I'd like to go back to a normal sleep schedule. And with daylight savings time moving the reset to 2 a.m. Pacific instead of 1 a.m., it's just getting too late for me to play and then record and write and edit and then upload, and especially since I do the one stream that I consistently do later that day, and I'm just really tired of being tired for that stream. I've also thought about just discontinuing it altogether because the modifiers are getting pretty samey each week. Like, oh man, Void Burn Nexus, who would have saw that coming? Like, we'll see. The main reason for the change, though, is that I'm trying to get on a better sleep schedule so I can be more efficient work-wise, which means more efficiently making videos, which means more time for streaming, which brings me to streaming. I need to become better as a streamer. I'm still learning on how I can become better at streaming and be more entertaining, but lately the stream has literally just become a non-stop question and answer session, and that's not what I want the stream to end up being. I like to use the streams as a time to hang out with the community, maybe run some raids or challenge modes, do PvP with you guys. The reason I don't stream as much as I'd like to is because I'm afraid of you. I am literally afraid of the audience that I'm trying to entertain. I don't like banning people or ignoring people simply for wanting to know more about the game or my opinion on something about the game. But when every stream I do just turns into a 5-hour non-stop question and answer session, mainly of me repeating answers to the same 8 questions in the chat over and over and over again, often of questions that I have answered here on YouTube in very elaborate videos, it's just not fun for me. It's not fun to do. I try to stream because it lets me get away from the scripting and the editing and the coming up with ideas to just chill and hang out with you guys and play some games. At the same time, I know I need to get better at being an entertainer, and I'm working on that. People don't see me as an entertainer, they see me as an educator, and I know I dug myself into that hole. But I'd like to be able to start entertaining more for the stream and then leaving the education on YouTube. So, going forward, I have made a page where you guys can ask me questions. The link is ask.fm/hellodatto. I've already answered 200 questions. I think the things have been up for like a week. You can use that to ask me the typical questions you might see or want to ask me in a stream. I'm going to organize those, and then once a week I'll answer a bunch of those questions in a video that I will post here on YouTube, likely on the weekend, and it will not replace any existing videos. If your question is not answered in the video, it'll still be answered on that Ask FM page. I check it every single day. If you still have questions outside the stream, continue to use that Ask FM page. You can continue to message me on Facebook. I always answer questions there. You can continue to message me on Twitter as well. I always answer questions on Twitter as well. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I hope you guys will continue to watch. I hope I've been delivering. I try to keep myself to a very high quality bar, so I hope that bar has been maintained, reasonably well. House of Wolves is getting close. No exact release date yet, but it's getting close, and I think Bungie has been learning their lessons from the past few months. So, I have high hopes for the next batch of content that's coming out. The House of Wolves and the Comet. I'm not expecting House of Wolves to be more than what we got in terms of Dark Below with regards to how much new stuff we get. I figure it'll be a raid, a strike, some story missions, gear upgrades, maybe vault space if it's not out for 1.1.2. But hopefully they add something to add to the replayability of the game beyond the Crucible. I will say that I've definitely been participating in the Crucible much more often than I was in the first months of Destiny being out, just because it has a lot of replayability, and I think Crucible is fun, and I don't need rewards to just go out and kill people in the Crucible. I will say that if you're getting tired of Destiny now, just go take a break and come back later. Come back for the expansion, come back for the comment, come back for whatever. I know I've been having fun with Battlefield Hardline with a bunch of my clanmates. Bloodborne is coming out really soon, and I'll definitely hit that up as well. Just don't burn yourself out, because the game's only going to get better, and I'd hate for people to have gotten themselves burnt out on Destiny when the game is starting to reach, really, really good levels. So, anyway, I'll keep this on the brief side. Hopefully we're under 10 minutes. So, once again, I thank all of you very, very much for your continued support and showing up for the streams and watching here on YouTube. So, yeah, it's really been a phenomenal experience and very, very unique experience. Very challenging, but also, very, very rewarding. So, as usual, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.